Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Adventures in Collecting. We are back again with another episode of Premium Toyetic Event. That is, if this is the first time you are listening and or watching a Premium Toyetic Event from Adventures in Collecting, this is where we unpack a recent premium live event. In this case, we are talking about WWE's Bad Blood, live from Atlanta, Georgia. And we are going to give you our picks of who we think was the most toyetic, deserving of an action figure from the event. Now, this doesn't mean that they had the best match. Doesn't mean that they won. Could be that they lost. Could be that they just showed up and they weren't even in a match. But their appearance at Bad Blood, in this case, is something that we think Mattel, our friends at Mattel, Steve, Bill, Magic, we think that they should make an action figure of this WWE superstar from Bad Blood. Now, a little bit of housekeeping before we get into our picks. Of course, if you are watching this here on YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there, so that way you don't miss it when we post new videos. While you're down there hitting the subscribe button, make sure you leave us a comment. Who do you want to see in action figure form from Bad Blood? We'd love to hear you. If you are listening to us on your podcast feed, thank you so much. Hopefully you have also subscribed there to Adventures in Collecting, because we have a new episode every Monday. So whether it's something short like this, where we unpack a premium live event, bring you up to speed on the latest news around the toy industry, or a full-length episode featuring some sort of interview or a theme, we are live every Monday with a new episode. So we thank you to our subscribers and hope those who are listening for the first time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. Leave us a rating, leave us a review. Those kinds of things all help in this world of podcasting. And then, of course, following us. So you can follow us at AIC_podcast on Instagram, on X, on TikTok, where we're constantly posting toy news, deals, and availability, anything and everything that we think would help out the community. Now, with all of that housekeeping out of the way, let's get into our picks here from WWE's Bad Blood. Dave, take it away.
So, Erik, I'm going to give you my first pick and my second pick at the same time. That's right, I am going to do something that I'm calling for the first time Multi-Pack Madness. I don't know if it showed up there or anywhere, really. I don't know. But here we are. My first ever Multi-Pack Madness 2-pack pick, although I think I've picked 2-packs before, but I haven't called it anything. So I'm going to do that now. So my first 2-pack pick and my number 1 and number 2 picks for Bad Blood come from the match featuring blood. And of course I mean Hell in the Cell, CM Punk in his tribute to Shawn Michaels from when Shawn Michaels was in the very first Hell in a Cell, and of course Drew McIntyre. Now this was a callback to the original match. That's how Punk got busted open, same way Shawn did by getting lawn darted into the cage. It was a fantastic match, and I think even if we just get non-bloody versions, hey, it's an unprecedented time. Maybe we get a bloody version. Who knows? I don't. Would I love it? Absolutely. Could it be a ringside, ultimate, or elite kind of defining moments type of situation? Think like bruised Cody where it was internal bleeding? Hey, who knows? But what an amazing match. You could get the toolbox as an accessory, or the wrench, or steps, which was absolutely gross. My lower back hurt from watching that for about a week. And a week hasn't even happened yet. That's how wild it's been. It was. But yeah, I'm going to go with CM Punk and Drew McIntyre for the moment, right, of Hell in a Cell there. you know, Drew in his classic Drew gear. But Punk in the HBK throwback. Give me that as a 2-pack. You know, bonus points if it is got some red on it. I don't think Mattel can do that, so we're just going to go with the 2 wrestlers from that match. CM Punk, Drew McIntyre. Those are both of my picks for Premium Toyetic Event for Bad Blood.
All right, so since Dave is all about breaking the rules, and he laid out both of his picks at once, he did a twofer. He did a multi-pack madness. I am not going to do the same. Mine definitely are not a multi-pack, but I will give you both of my picks as well, since I have nothing to cut to now from Dave between my picks. This is how we're doing it. No heads up here. So my first pick is somebody who was not in a match. She did not actually wrestle at this event, but she did show up, and she has a sweet accessory. And I think some of the things that make wrestling action figures so interesting are when they come with unique special accessories. And in this case, we're talking a unique briefcase. We've got Miss Money in the Bank, Tiffany Stratton. So she appeared for a potential run-in, but did not cash in. But she's got a sweet custom briefcase that, you know, Money in the Bank briefcase that fits her character perfectly. She already has a main event figure. She has an Elite that kind of represents her time at NXT. So let's get Tiffany in this outfit here from Bad Blood, which is also a little bit different than the outfits we've seen in action figure form so far. You know, the purple, the black, pretty cool. Love her look, and love the custom briefcase. And we know, you know, Mattel has that awesome mold for the Money in the Bank briefcase, so let's slap some new deco on there. Let's get a pink briefcase, and let's put it in the hands of Tiffany Stratton. That is my first pick, and yeah, I love her work inside and outside the ring. You know, she's awesome on the mic. She is a super talented wrestler, so definitely more Tiffany Stratton figures, and both of her figures so far have been very difficult to come by. The main event figure sold out almost instantly everywhere, and the Elite is kind of just starting to hit now, but has been very difficult to nab on Amazon or even Ringside. So definitely would love to see another Elite a few series away of Tiffany Stratton. And then my second pick is somebody that is no stranger to having a multitude of action figures. He's been featured quite substantially already in main events, in Elites, and even Ultimates. But this version of Cody Rhodes from the main event has 2 unique things that I think are amazing and would make for an awesome and kind of easy, maybe even sort of repack situation. We already have Cody in the gold pants from his debut Ultimate Edition figure from his comeback. But we've had some updates, some deco updates, some torso changes, some new face scans and sculpts. And he has 2 things that make this particular entrance unique outside of the divisive marching band situation. He has the awesome skull mask, which we have yet to see in action figure form. And also, for the first time, he had a sleeveless coat. So those who are familiar with the Ultimate figures, and I hope you are if you're listening to this, otherwise you're probably a little confused, but the arms are swappable, right? So with the shell version of the coat, they can just make it sleeveless by not including the arms and updating the deco on it to match the deco on the Bad Blood entrance. But really, really cool entrance from Cody. The match was great. You know, seeing him with Roman is something that I think is a unique stepping stone in this story that they have going on with the Bloodline. So having this moment, you know, being able to recapture this moment, I think is really special in action figure form. So having this version of Cody with the mask, which of course would be, you know, swappable with other versions of Cody, because he's used the mask before, the skull mask, but having this particular version of Cody, I think this is an important moment in this storyline overall, and would be a really, really great Ultimate Edition or even Elite action figure, right? Because they don't need to worry so much about the arms because he's sleeveless. So yeah, a Cody with the gold pants, with the skull mask, and with the shell of the coat. That's my second pick for WWE 2024 Bad Blood. And with that, that's a wrap. So you got your 4 picks. Dave coming at you with the multi-pack madness, and you know, my standard 2 picks, my non-rule breaking 2 picks. But again, we want to know what you think. So let us know who your favorite, what your favorite attire, what your favorite superstar was from WWE's Bad Blood. And as always, we'll see you and talk to you next time there is a premium live event. So like I mentioned at the top, make sure you hit those subscribe buttons, make sure you follow, do all the good stuff, and we will see you next time.